When we left, before we hit the break, we were talking to Radmilla, who said that the crisis is an internal affair. The U.S. should not be involved. Lumi Hadri of the National Albanian American Council, what do you say? Do you agree?
I do not agree. I must disagree with her. First of all, Yugoslavia does not exist as such anymore. It has disintegrated. What remains is Montenegro and Serbia. Now, they also already have an economical embargo on Montenegro, which they're going to lose that part too. By committing genocide, they have lost all the moral authority to rule Kosovo. Albanian people are peaceful people. They've shown that by signing the Rambouillet Peace Accord. Never in their history have they attacked anyone, indeed. So Milosevic, all he has to do is to come and sign the agreement and let, have a democratically elected government come there and live in peace. But he chooses genocide and war and force over peace. And he must come around, or the best scenario will be that his own people would remove him, since he has brought such suffering to his own people too. Their economy is in collapse, their media is state-controlled, they have no rights. He's taken over the university, he's crushing the student demonstrations. So I think that both Albanians and Serbian people would benefit by removing Milosevic. We must say that all the diplomatic, course and has been exhausted. And Holbrooke is a brilliant diplomat, went once again to warn them to stop the genocide. They wouldn't.
Lumi Hadri is a board member with the National Albanian American Council. Radmilla Milentijevic is also with us, who served as Serbia's public information minister from 1997 to 1998.
And Stacey Sullivan is a freelance journalist who's traveled to Kosovo and visited the refugee camps there. Radmilla, let me ask you this. Why is Kosovo so important from the Serbian point of view?
Well, it is an integral part of Serbia from ever Serbia existed. It's the cradle of our civilization. This is where our medieval state was in existence. This is where our great cultural monuments, religious monuments, and today it is the seat of our patriarchate. So Kosovo is at the heart of Serbia. It's not Northern Ireland to England, or the Basque region to Spain, or the Kurdistan to Turkey. It's at the heart of the Serbian nation. It's a frame of reference of our national existence.
Go ahead, Lumi.
And let me finish.
Albanians who are direct descendants of Illyrians have been there since thousands BC. The Serbs have arrived in 7th century.
Right.
Kosovo is Albania's Jerusalem. This is mythology that fights in Kosopolje, that you build every mythology on it. No, I just have to make this point. The one of 1389, the battle you quote, Albanian princes have fought.
There are no monuments.
Serbian-led parties.
And
the Decem Church has built on top
of either one of you. One of you will have to take a pause for the other one to speak. Otherwise, neither one gets your point across.
Kosovo is Serbian, and today Serbs are fighting to preserve the independence of Serbia as a state. Now, to call the Serbian people fascists is wrong. Serbian people in 2 world wars have fought together with the American people against tyranny and for democracy. In World War I and World War II, the Serbian people fought with the Americans against fascism and Nazism. 500 American pilots. No, Albania was on the fascist side.
Absolutely not. This is such a Serbian propaganda.
Let's take a phone call for 1 moment.
Let's begin with Lumi, since you have represented the National Albanian American Council. What is life like for the average Albanian in Kosovo?
In Kosovo, since Milosevic revoked the autonomy in '89, it's been a hell. He just went in and fired everyone en masse. Took away all the institutions. It was a total dehumanization of Albanians.
We hear stories of women being raped, of men and boys being executed outside of the front door Can you speak to that?
Well, I understand. I spoke with a Albanian woman who's a former judge who's actually putting the file together for Hague for all the crimes. You know, and they are horrendous cases that have been documented, including photographs that. When the day comes, you know, someone will have to be responsible for this, and people will find out. The forensic team that was there finished from Rachak, for massacre in Rachak, was executed in cold blood, 45 people, women, children, men, civilians.
So Radmilla, give us your...
To walk today into the hospital of Pristina, which is a large hospital. 99% of its patients are Albanians, and they're treated by the Serbian doctors and the Serbian nurses, and some Albanian doctors as well. The KLA does not represent the Albanian people. The Serbian people want to live together with the Albanian people, and this is what we've been trying to do. We are all for a large autonomy. They should have in their hands the local government and the provincial government entirely. But we are against terrorists who are killing all over. And not only
everyone would argue.
And not only the Serbs, they're killing their own.
Milosevic is a terrorist that has to go, I would argue, and everyone else agrees with that. The Albanian KLA are freedom fighters. They have an obligation to defend their children, their wives, their homes that are being run over by paramilitary.
The Serbian people are killed there.
Civilian and that has to stop.
Serbian civilians are killed there. This is a civil war.
As I said in the beginning, it's not. It's a one-sided, brutal, bloodthirsty operation of VJ and MOP against defenseless Albanian population.
So the question is, do you think that the NATO strikes, military intervention, will change anything? Let's pose that to Stacey
It will cripple the Milosevic's killing machine.
Yeah, okay. Stand by, Lumi. We want to...
Sullivan, thank you for being with us. Lumi Hadri, thank you. Radmilla Milentijevic, thank you, ladies. We appreciate your time. And